Welcome to Entoto Park. My name is Aminshatu Mekra. I'm working in the Entoto Park. So this park is a big project of the Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed. So also the park is 4 gates. Now is there the Maya or the main entrance. So the Maya gate is only the view telescope and some restaurants. The next gate you go the hiking, I think 4 kilometers, 1 hour. So Sululta up to Addis Ababa, it's a lot of activity. The community football, art gallery, Kuriftu resort, Kuriftu spa, Kaldis, coffee, Tomoka, playground, trampoline, zip line. It's a lot of activity. Sululta up to Addis Ababa. And the fourth gate of the Shiromeda. Shiromeda is to building the Zoma village and so the green forest area. So the park is not allowing cigarette, water, sniper, lighter, it's the firing to guards. It's not allowing in the park. So when I go in the first gate of the Maya, the view telescope, and the fresh corner cafe, green gold. So let's go. So this one is the one of the Entoto Park Cafe. This is fresh corner. Our Ethiopian traditional coffee ceremony, also traditional drink, honey, some meat. This is all the foreigner is coming. We show the coffee and just traditional food.
Entoto Park በክቡር ጠቅላይ ሚኒስትር ዶክተር አብይ አህመድ ሀሳብ
Entoto Park was built with the initiative of Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed and his closer follow-up. It has been 4 years since it started giving service. In the past 4 years, it has become one of the biggest tourist attractions. Foreign and local tourists are coming to this park.
ጎብኚዎችም አገልግሎት እየሰጠ ያለ ፓርክ ነው። የሀገር ውስጥና የውጭ ጎብኚ ብለን በቅድ ይዘነው የነበረው በዚህ ዓመት ወደ 250
We plan to attract about 250,000 local and foreign tourists in this fiscal year. When we take the performance of the last 6 months, about 80,000 local and 20,000 foreign tourists have visited the park out of the planned number of 125,000 for the half year. Generally, the performance is 80%. The park has become a destination for Addis Ababa residents and foreigners. To achieve such number, we are working in collaboration with tour operators and the media to promote the park and attract more tourists.
ስለዚህ ከፍተኛ የቱሪስት መዳረሻ ሆኖ ያገለገለ ያለ ፓርክ ነው።
So this is the first gate. This gate is the view telescope, the view places, and some cafe. So you go the downs, just looking the view, and some restaurants. Let's go. So this place is the name of Maya. Maya means just looking out the telescope in the view. Wow, amazing. So the green forest in Addis, all is beautiful. So foreigner, children, students is coming into the park just enjoy to the birthday, holiday, wedding. It's a lot of ceremony are in the Entoto Park. So also this is the bamboo. Bamboo is only found in Ethiopia. I think the southern parts of the Sidama peoples, what you building are the bamboo, the home.
first time in Ethiopia, but I've been wanting to come here for over 10 years because one of my best friends in Washington, D.C., when I lived there, is from Addis. So I'm here, I'm going to see her tonight. I'm very excited. And this is kind of a dream to be here. When I landed in Addis, I was really surprised at how beautiful the weather is. And then I was surprised every morning when I've woken up at how beautiful the weather is. It's like, it's perfect weather every day. So I wasn't expecting that. Back home, it's the middle of winter and we're having snowstorms. So this is a really nice break from all of that. When I first landed, I was really impressed by the weather. I also didn't realize that Addis is surrounded by mountains. So that's really beautiful. And I didn't realize how high it is. So I heard that this is the second highest capital in the world. And so the elevation was more than I was expecting, but it's really beautiful. And so far, I mean, I have known a lot of Ethiopians in the community in the United States, so I know that it's very friendly, fun, dancing, music. So I'm really happy to see that, you know, obviously it's the same here. So.
So at least 1 kilometer Maya up to their places. This is the hiking road. So the weather and the green forest is amazing. So you're looking the naturals or the eucalyptus tree. There are a lot of animals. Wow, amazing. This is the natural tree. So this is the shape on the animals. I think this one is the camel. This is rabbits. Oh, crocodile, ostrich. So the same of camel. And this is 1 kilometer is coming and resting to you see are the eucalyptus. I'm coming or the Maya in there 1 kilometer, so this is resting in a little bit, though the weather is nice. By the way, in Entoto Park is Maya up to Sululta, the hiking is around 4 kilometers. So this is too safe. This is a lot of the security, the policeman. It is too safe.
No, this is not the first time I'm come. This is maybe sixth time I came here, and the second time for Entoto. Coming to traveling, every time I'm come, I'm see everything is changing. Ethiopia is beautiful. Also, there is I think every trip when I'm coming, I'm see a lot of something is changing. I hope, inshallah, next time when I'm come, there is a lot of something is coming nice. Always before I'm heard somebody he says don't safe area. The area is there is a lot of dangerous people. But when I'm coming, I'm see something nobody can believe it. Believe me, it's safe area. People is respect people. And I don't can only I see thank you for everybody in Ethiopia.
So this is the third gate. This is the Michael bar. So this gate is the a lot of cafe and also the lot of kids playing and the restaurants. So in the first is the Kachenya, Sosida, Mama's Kitchen, and the playground, zip line, spa, so many. So at least we working as a little 3 minutes in the Kachenya. Kachenya is at least two product of the Ethiopian traditional food in the foreigner. So injera with the chili and the butter when spicy. The tourists is coming are for injera. Injera is one of the traditional food of Ethiopia. So making your ones for you injera.
I mean, Ethiopia is my second home. It's my second home country. So now whenever I come here, I just feel happy. It's my home. And especially when I come here to Entoto, you know, the smell of the eucalyptus reminds me of when I, as a child, was at a school nearby Mekane Jesus at the Swedish mission. I went to school there. And when we played in the free time, we played with the leaves of the eucalyptus. We made toys out of that, and so it reminds me of that. I haven't been able to lately go outside of Addis a lot, but the change in Addis is almost unbelievable. And I know there has been a lot of movement and development, and I think development is also something that we need to all embrace. I think it also comes with problems, and we see all over the world inflation. We see a lot of problems all over the world these days. But overall, I hope that this development and these changes will benefit the people on the ground mostly. The women, the children. I hope that education will be prioritized and the health of people and the welfare of the people will be prioritized. That's my wish.
I had no idea that Addis had a beautiful big park in the middle of it, and I also had no idea that you have, is it panthers or jaguars? The cats? Because it's like this beautiful walking area, and then I heard that there were cats. So it's really neat though that the park is right on the edge of the wildlife, and it's right in the city. It's a really interesting meeting place, right? But it's a beautiful park. I had no idea that there was such a large, beautiful park right on the edge of Addis, and that it was also right on the edge of real nature with big cats and things like that. But I love the air quality up here. It's so fresh and so nice, and I hope that people in the city get to come up here and experience this. It looks like it's a pretty nice walk up the hill also. So yeah, the view is incredible. You can see all the way past the city limits and into the mountains. So I just got here with a friend who lives here in Addis. We just arrived in Entoto Park about 30 minutes ago. So we took a little walk and we saw some beautiful trees and went to the overlook where you can see all of the city and clear past the mountains. And it's really extraordinary to see how big Addis is and to see how it's right up against the mountains and just kind of even beyond that, how the landscape changes. It's really, really fascinating. You can, as a foreigner, you can get to see a lot of the different geographic facets of Ethiopia from right here.
Zoma village and Zoma natural water, Zoma amphitheater, Zoma botanic garden. It's a lot of So in front of it, the Zoma natural waters and the water source, this one. I think Zoma is a lot of what the students are amazing, the traditional medicine plant and the natural indigenous plants growing.
What I really like is that most places are open to the public in a great way, and that it's accessible for people also who are disabled. And it's, you know, I went down to the big playground near the library the other day with a couple of family member children, and we had great fun, but there are so many more that's needed for all the children, right? But I think the ambition is good. I think Ethiopia is a great country for tourism.
Before coming to Ethiopia, I had Ethiopian food in American restaurants that are run by Ethiopians. But when I came here and I went to Ethiopian restaurant, I was really happy to taste the teff bread because in the United States we don't have that. So it was like delicious. That was a really nice special taste, and the just the extra added hospitality of the music and the dancing with the meals, and it's been really fun just to have all of those pieces together in a setting with your friends, and to have the music and the dancing and the food and now the coffee. This is my first Ethiopian coffee in Ethiopia, so this is a really special day.
I think the air, the purity, the freshness, but also the ancient history of this place, as where Menelik stood and said, "This is where the new flower will be." I enjoy here, and it's nice to have a view of the city, and it's nice to be able to walk around in the nature.
this is my first Ethiopian coffee in Ethiopia. And of course, Ethiopian coffee is famous all over the world. And in the United States, we have, you know, lots of coffee that's called Ethiopian coffee, but it's served in a different style. So when I just came here and had this flavor, it's different than what I'm used to, and it's delicious. It's more dense. I love this little herb that is put in to help change the flavor of the coffee as well. But I just like the ceremony of it and the precision of service and the way that it's heated, and there's just kind of this beautiful thoroughness of hospitality. You know, it's not like I'm ordering a quick Ethiopian coffee at some chain coffee shop and they're giving me some cup very quickly, right? It's this whole process and feeling of being welcome in the country, and that's really nice. Ethiopia is going to be a quick one, so I hope to come back for sure. But I've visited some different community organizations within the city. I've gone out to eat several times, and I'm going out to eat again tonight, so that'll be fun. I love the food, and yeah, so far that's it. So far, so good.
እንጦጦ በውጭ ጎብኚዎች ከሚጎበኙ ስፍራዎች ወይም ቦታዎች ከፍተኛውን ድርሻ የሚይዝ
Entoto has a leading share in attracting foreign tourists. We are ready to welcome the participants of the African Union Summit, working closely with tour operators and promoting it with various platforms. The service providers in the park are ready to serve the guests. As you can see, the park is neat, which is very welcoming for our guests. The participants of various summits visited the park as we work closely with ambassadors of different countries to invite them to this place. It's a site close to the city. The guests can visit the place as the infrastructure is ready and comfortable. So we are waiting our guests with great preparation.
ያሳውቁ የማድረግና በእኛም በእነሱም አማካኝነት ቱሪስቶች እንዲመጡ እየሰራን ያለነው